That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Brian O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter.
I'm Christian Basel.
And we are here on the floor of Megacon 2018 in Orlando, Florida. And we're hanging with artist Scott Straka. Scott, man, thanks for hanging with us.
Pleasure having me, man.
Man, it's awesome. This is Scott's debut on the Hangin With Web Show, as far as you know. We're all friends. We won't talk about that. So, Scott, how's it going, man?
It's going great, man.
Is
it's
it?
Going great, yeah.
It's a good show?
Good show so far,
Good show. All right, we have to tell them stuff. They don't know stuff.
They don't know anything.
We got to hang out.
As far as I know, they don't know anything. We did. They don't know our history. We'll tell them some things.
Yeah, we can't share. There was that one time.
Nobody gave us an outline.
Some things.
Other things.
You know, some things are legal and never mind.
Florida.
Wow. Yeah, anyway.
Stuff happens.
What happens at the con sometimes stays at the con.
Or ends up on, like,
YouTube,
Twitter.
Twitter. So, Scott, let's remind everybody about your art. Talk about your art.
What about it?
What about it? Okay. The basics, okay? What's your favorite medium? What do you like to work with?
I use Copics markers and Prismacolor pencil. So I'm a celebrity character portrait artist.
Okay.
That's what I primarily specialize in.
Celebrity character portraits.
Yep.
And you like markers.
Markers and color pencil. That's all. Traditional artists.
So, like, they pulled you out and gave you the Crayola box, and you just kept going.
Yeah.
Right.
Straight up from Crayola, man.
Straight up, baby.
And you the paste in the corner,
Straight up.
in the back of the class.
Straight. That's all I do.
Oh, it's got a minty flavor.
Oh wow! What drew you to your subjects? Well, yeah, they're celebrities. I got that part, but what drew you to deciding that you wanted to?
I like comic books and everything, but I'm a big fan of the cinematic universe. So
like watching people geek out over.
Yeah, I grew up on like movies and TV shows, so the fact that all those things are channeled into the movies and TVs now. Like Netflix has its own Marvel stuff, and then just the DC and Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, yeah, there was a time when being a part of the geekdom or the fandom, there was a limited number of celebrity type things you could do.
Right.
Now,
now it's everywhere.
You will run out of markers before you run out of Crayola. You can't avoid it. It's everywhere.
You can do. Yeah.
It's like they're gonna have there's the commercials now.
Yeah.
You know. So
what's been the most challenging person to draw? Who's giving you the hardest time?
So I just did a thing with Michael Rooker. We're good friends, and then we had last year he was up for a Teen Choice Award.
Okay.
And so we cross-promoted each other. So I did Yondu for when Guardians 2 came out. And so when you're working with marker and you're doing portraits, just to do skin tone in solid blue is very unforgiving and it's very difficult. So I was like, you know what? I'm finally gonna do it. I'll finally draw you. I'm not gonna do Merle from Walking Dead.
I love it when an artist can take a celebrity portrait artist can say, look, my subject was just annoying, and I said, finally, yes, I'll do you. Fine.
What can I say except you're welcome?
We love you, Michael. We really do.
I was like, you know what,
fine, stop bugging me. I'll do it already.
I'll do it. And I finally did it, and it was a 25-hour piece.
25 hours.
And I don't have it here to show.
I just want to say this. Between Christian and I, if we were using pencil, we would run out of eraser. So that's a brave choice.
That's the thing, as I said, markers are unforgiving. So
it would be Marvel stick figure.
You gotta start somewhere.
That was like he was wanting to sell that.
That was it. Your booth's going to be next to mine next year. So.
Look, anything that I draw, I promise you will love Scott's stuff afterwards.
Well,
what's your favorite piece that you have here this weekend?
Of mine that I've done, or
no? Did you get a piece from the guy next door?
Oh my God, no, not that.
Well, see, that's the thing. As an artist, like you walk
it's impossible.
around, and last year I did 43 conventions.
43.
That I was personally
All right,
at
that's
myself.
12 months in the year. The math on that is crazy. Dude, you never took a weekend off.
Precisely.
I barely did. I did.
Man has a
Christmas,
job.
Thanksgiving. I gave myself a break. So.
All right, look, social media, the man needs a girlfriend, is all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Well, I have one. Don't say that.
Okay,
Don't
no,
say that.
do not send
I
him that
have one.
message. Don't push send. You get him in trouble.
So I'm
There's a
grounded
speed
for
dating
life.
thing
Oh,
over
man.
there.
He's never going to another con.
Anyway.
He's like, you can't leave now.
No, I mean I have even people that are here. I have a Charlie Cox. I have a Daredevil one.
That's fantastic,
I have a Jason Momoa. So the Aquaman, Norman Reedus. I have a bunch of people that are here.
Are you doing a lot of work from photos? Doing a lot of work from memory?
It's a cross thing. If I get hired by people, then they send me reference photos and
Okay.
whatever they want, or whatever they want to use it for. Like I said, the Michael Rooker thing was for cross promotion. So he had
I'm just saying it'd be great. We just get him to sit for it.
that's
24 hours of marker work. Just say it's old
yeah.
school,
I
baby.
was
We'll
like,
get the
do
little-
not move.
The little neck prompt from
What?
the presidential portraits.
There you
Jason
go.
Momoa just sitting there for 22
He's
hours.
basically like a wax sculpture by the
Most
end of it.
women
Yeah.
would want that to happen for 23 hours.
23 hours of marker
But they would
work.
not
I don't want to look
Their
at myself
hands
for 24 hours. I don't know if you want to stand there for 24
Letting
hours.
go be the reason why I call him Aquaman.
That's right. So, what do you got that you're
Well, what are you working on now?
Yeah.
Currently, I'm right here. No, so I did a lot of Infinity
He's working
work.
on a beautiful Christian Basel.
I'm doing a Hanging With the Show.
Those words are not able to be together in the same sentence. And should never be together in the same sentence.
I'm doing a lot of Infinity
Where were
War artwork, and then Deadpool 2 just came out.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of characters based on that.
Nice.
And then follow up with Ant-Man. The sequel of Ant-Man's
yeah,
coming
that's
out
right.
in July. Be working in the
Are
characters
you
for
doing a lot
that.
of commission work, or are you just doing it on
Oh
your own
yeah,
spec?
yes, yeah. So I don't stuff that I bring here. Like I'll do commission work on the side and like whatever, but I don't always bring that here. So it's just
This stuff is.
it's whatever like caters
This
to
is
the con.
Scott knows it's going to sell.
If they're here and if I believe in it.
He's right.
I do 43 a
He
year, so I
does.
kind of know what I'm doing a little bit by now.
By now.
By now, I have
By
an
now.
inclination of what's.
You know what it was?
It's gonna
It
do
was
well.
the 41st con last year.
I think it was. yeah.
Everything you know at the 41st
That's when it hit
con.
me.
That's when it
That's
hit you.
exactly
I know what I'm
And you
doing.
know Scott's been commissioned by Marvel to draw the ending of the last Avengers
Yeah,
movie.
so I
All this
can't-
is a bunch of dots
Yeah.
I can't spoil
Piece of
Infinity
paper.
War 2.
floating away.
But so a girl
Infinity War 2.
a girl came up to my booth earlier and she's like, I didn't see Infinity War yet,
Oh God.
so don't spoil anything. I was like, well, I only have drawings of the people that died. And she's like, no. She's like, what? I was like, I'm kidding.
As far as, wow.
he has a dustpan on his table.
Oh, a little dustbuster.
And he's
scooping
just
it
right
up,
there,
scooping it up.
I
only
That's
accept-
modern art. It's a different
that's
medium,
how we roll.
but you never know.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know?
Wow, man.
I like to mess with people.
Have we ruined it for everybody who
All right,
hasn't
so-
seen the movie yet?
I understand you have been going nonstop for several weekends now.
Yes.
This is like your what?
This will conclude my 7th in a row.
7 weekends.
I have 1 week
stretch.
off.
That's a trooper.
Then I have about 13 in a row. I mean, what?
Hey, dude, if
Slow
I had
day.
a head, I'd
Slow
take it off,
season.
man. That's a fantastic schedule.
Prime season for cons.
What's the best part about? I mean, obviously you're selling. What's the best part about your con experience, though? What do you enjoy most about doing what you do here?
The travel. So every time you're in a different city, different demographic, different everything. So
Okay, so tell us, what is the difference between an Orlando geek and a Detroit geek?
$50 an hour.
the commission rate. No.
Can we use it? I'm sorry.
it's,
I'm very sorry.
No, really, because the travel is a big thing you do. You get to see a lot of different places, meet a lot of different people.
It bases off city, but it also bases off the type of convention you're doing. So this is
And
it's
what's hot right
Megacon, but it's like a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Essentially. But you have guests that are horror themed, and then you have anime, you have whatever. So
Yeah, this is more of a free-for-all
it's everything, yeah. So it's everything in the mix. And we say Detroit, Motor City. I have Flashback Weekend that's up in that area, and
So I'm picturing Motor City nowadays. I'm picturing sort of a lot of Oh, I lost it. My brain.
It's all 8 Mile, very
like
Eminem.
Very Eminem kind of, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
So he's got, those are his celebrity.
Yeah, I rap and then I draw on the side.
So what's the next con you're going to?
Yeah, where you going
So
from
everybody
here?
knows.
Well, you go home for a week.
Yes,
Where you going
God
to do that?
forbid I take a day off.
I say that every day.
Well, we got him in trouble. He's got to go home for a week to square things with his girlfriend.
I gotta apologize a little
for
bit.
that, yeah.
Sorry, I've been gone.
It's on me, really.
I will be at.
He has been awesome this whole time.
It's a big stairwell out of the
I
doghouse.
will be at Columbus Wizard World,
Columbus Wizard World.
June 8th through 10th.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I have a weekend off. And I'll be at that.
Nice. Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
From Orlando, Florida. Columbus, Ohio.
Yes,
Where? Is there any kind of circuit to your travel, or is it just like a ping pong machine across the country?
Well, I have my favorite ones that I do every year, but they don't always fall on the same weekend. Like this one was Memorial Day last weekend, so I knew that. There's like Awesome Con DC, it's always around Easter. I just did Philly Wizard World last weekend, that's always around May.
Cool.
Sometimes they overlap, so I have a team of my friends, we joke it's called the Contourage.
The Contourage.
So I have my team
Oh,
of
I
guys.
like that. You know what? We just got a new word.
That's our growing theme. It's not trademarked yet, but actually we're doing.
We're gonna borrow it, and then that way, every time we say Contourage for like Cosplay Michael, we're gonna owe Scott like a nickel.
At least.
We're going to have it
At least.
laminated
So
and
by
dipped in bronze.
2020, I'll have like 15 cents.
Oh. And I might even give him 5 of it.
That's how I feel after
I'll
convention.
owe him the
It's all
other
going to be
10.
from this guy. But, so actually, we're working on. So I travel with a bunch of my friends, and that's the group that I'm
I love
talking
that.
about.
That's fantastic.
We're going to do a documentary series based on the cons.
Nice.
So we're going to film us at the shows, and then we're going to film
That's a
us
sweet
outside
idea.
of the shows. So it's a little bit in
bit
between,
behind
a little
the
bit of
scenes.
each. So it's like my personality and what I do for a living, and like just the travel experience, the con experience, the city experience. We're going to like collaborate it all into one 5 to 10 minute video per weekend, and then it's going to be a series
And a
on
nice little document.
eventually on YouTube and eventually on the Facebook or.
No, man, that
Whatever
is
else we
fantastic
do.
because, you know, I don't think for years and years, con culture was, and we always talk about this, we were subculture.
Yeah.
And in some places, depending on where you were, an urban environment, it was counterculture.
Right.
Today, it's growing more and more. It's popular culture, and it's an interesting environment to immerse yourself in. We have some of our team that's here experiencing con life for the first time.
And this
Which,
is a good,
by the way,
this
is
is
the
a crazy
coolest
one
thing
to
to
start
watch.
at. Yeah.
It's a cool thing to watch people's eyes just go, what? Did I
It's
just...
basically Disney World.
Chewbacca just
Well,
walked by. Where else does that happen?
And with the high
Chewbacca just
cost
walked
of
by.
water.
That's true.
So, all right. You know what she's doing, don't you?
Yes.
She does it all
She's
the
about
time.
to throw it on your head.
I know she is. All right. Christian,
It's
It's getting closer like a 3D movie.
say thank you to all those people, man.
Well, all right, it's time for us to wrap up things here, and we want to thank all of our partners and friends for helping share the show. The creators of the World Wide Web. We got some. What was it? Some in the
Something unique.
Some of the unique
Some
things.
unique magazine,
Famous
that's right.
Faces and Funnies. Krypton Radio. Off the Chain with Arthur, Yvonne Mason. Space Coast Comics. Jake and David. And Asylum Convention and Entertainment Services. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your help, and thank you for watching
That's
us.
right. Thank
and
everybody out
supporting
there
us
on
here.
YouTube. Make sure you share this video. Look in the description down below. We're going to put Scott's links so you can find him and where he's going to be like every weekend from now
My
on.
calendar is extensive, so
It's a
He works
very long
28 hours
calendar.
out of a 24-hour day.
That's right. Don't download the calendar. He gets a restraining order. I don't know.
Or we
At least
do.
I got mine last year. I don't know what
Probably,
happened
yeah,
with
probably.
that. But
Something.
so, guys, remember, subscribe, log on, tune in, see
Let's
who
see
we're
what
hanging with
next.
Scott.